Well, it's Thursday. We have snow on Mount Hermon, which is great, the first snow of the year. I wish I could tell you that the war was going as nicely as the snow on Mount Hermon is going, but that's not the case. We keep on finding the tunnels where the captives were, not where they are. I understand that the tunnel system is huge. Some of the tunnels even go into Egyptian territory in the Sinai, which raises a question, are they even in Gaza or have they already been moved into Sinai? Because basically slaves and captive women and arms and ammunition, drugs have always traveled by tunnel to Sinai. The Sinai Peninsula is just a hotbed of that, always has been, always will be. So it may well be that they're not there at all, or it may be that they're already dead. I don't believe that they're already dead because the only thing that's keeping the head of the Hamas alive is the possibility that they're alive. Otherwise, we would just pull out all the stops and we turn that entire part of Gaza into a graveyard for all of the Hamas and all of their leadership. So we're in a dilemma. What are we going to do? How fast can we go forward? What is the cost going to be in the lives of our soldiers that have to go into each tunnel? I remember Vietnam. I didn't know what the tunnel rats were like and how difficult it was for them. And it has nothing. Their tunnels were great, and they had hospitals, everything else underneath the ground. But the thing of it is, we have entire highways under Gaza. Two cars can pass each other in some of the tunnels. They can move very swiftly from one place to the other. From what I understand, the only thing that can be done, there's a area called Philadelphia. Why, I don't know why they call it Philadelphia, but essentially it cuts Gaza off, most of Rafiq also, totally off from the Sinai and also from the rest of Gaza. The solution, first of all, is to simply go on that. It's a straight. It's like almost like a road, but it's not a road, and to just simply dig down 50 meters and seal all of the exit and entrance ways from Egypt. They're thinking about doing that, but of course that's going to be very expensive. It's going to be politically dangerous. I mean, the Egyptians may not like the fact that we're cutting off one of their sources of income, which is basically supplying the Hamas with the things that Hamas needs to continue the war. It's convoluted, as everything in the Middle East is convoluted. And the more we hesitate, the more lives we lose. And if we do not hesitate, of course, we will not be resupplied. So the answer is very simply this: take what we have, strike hard, close what's called Syria, Philadelphia, close it, strike hard, and take the consequences. Either the hostages will be in Egyptian territory, and that's a whole nother different story about getting them back, or they won't be able to take them to Egypt, which means that they better negotiate fast if they want to stay alive. Because if they kill our hostages or cause them to die, we're not going to take prisoners. No prisoners will be taken. The only reason we'll take prisoners is so we get the hostages. I'm sure you Hamas guys are listening to this broadcast, assholes. And I hope that you take the message to your bosses. You want to live? Give us the hostages, and maybe you can leave and go someplace outside of the country and live happily and Qatar or some other place where you can spend your millions and millions and millions of dollars that you stole from the Palestinian people and enjoy life. I hope that somebody will give this message to the assholes. And well, I'm going to also combine this message with giving you all Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat comes in tomorrow. It's cold, it's rainy, but we need the rain very much. I don't think they want the rain in Gaza. It's going to get pretty nasty damp in those tunnels. Oh well. Sometimes you gets the bear, and sometimes the bear gets you. So goodbye for now. Keep well. Keep the faith. Let me see if I can find an off switch. Oh, yes, it should be right about